Yeah, he is.
All right, give me 1 second to make sure that we're up and running, and then I will.
Is it gonna be filmed?
Yeah.
I got you.
Is that
live
okay?
streamed? Yeah, it's a good.
Okay.
Wanted a heads up.
Yeah. It's going to be on YouTube and Facebook. And then we'll record it and play the audio back later on our show.
All right.
So it'll be live now. People can go back and watch it, and we'll play it on the show.
Is it gonna be filmed?
Yeah.
I got you.
Is that
live
okay?
streamed? Yeah, it's a good.
Okay.
Wanted a heads up.
Yeah. It's going to be on.
An audition, you're good to go.
All right. Thank you, Charlotte.
You're welcome. And then you walk to the
Hey, we're good, bud. We got it.
Damn. Oh man, I had to get gas or I would not have made it here.
Don't apologize to us. Apologize to him.
Hamden, I am so
You're all good.
Tell him that's why you couldn't make it as a long snapper.
I know. Just very irresponsible.
10 players on the field. We need our snapper.
I'm getting gas. I'll be there in a second.
I'm filling up.
All right, you're good.
All right. Hey, you want to sit in here? You want to sit in
I
here?
gotta go do it on location.
All right. You
Putting
can.
these on.
It's up to you. Your preference.
All right.
And I might lift the mic. You're a little taller than our other guests that come in here.
Yeah.
All right. We got East Carolina offensive lineman Hampton Ergle hanging out in the Pirate Radio studios as the off-season activities continue. How tall of a man are you, Hampton?
About 6'6". I think I'm on the roster at 6'7", but it might be a little bit of a stretch.
Depending on the shoes you're wearing?
Yeah.
Did you play basketball growing up?
A little bit in high school. I wasn't great, but took up a lot of space in the paint.
Yeah. When did you hit your growth spurt? Have you always been big, or?
Yeah, just pretty consistently growing, so many inches every year. Just always been big.
And did that put you on the line when you first started playing football? Did you immediately go there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Straight to the big boys.
Never. Did you miss out on being a skill guy, or do you like what you do?
It was I love it, but
Yeah.
Everyone wants to have the ball in their hand a little bit.
No doubt.
Which
No
is why I
doubt.
play center.
Yeah, get the ball in your hands. Well, speaking of that, I was asking you what position you are because you can play pretty much everywhere, right? So where are you kind of focusing at here going into spring ball?
So going into spring ball, I'll probably be playing tackle, probably right tackle to start out at least, and then see where it goes from there.
Yeah, how comfortable are you at those other positions? Do you feel more at home at center, tackle? Does it matter to you really?
I'm pretty comfortable everywhere. It's hard to switch like in the middle of a week, like the Gardner-Webb game last year, to where I switched from right tackle to center in 1 week, which I repped at center, but it's just harder to get in the groove. So like the Gardner-Webb game wasn't my best game, but as the season went on, I got more comfortable at center.
Yeah, you need that continuity just for you alone, and also with the guys you're playing with on the line, right? So when you do kind of mix up the rotations and things like that, it can affect the team.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So let's talk about getting to know the new staff, new coaches on that offensive side of the ball. How's everybody gelling right now?
I think it's going really well. We're having a lot more side of the ball meetings, so we're having a lot more whole offense meetings, which is good. JDB's really getting in there, and I think setting us in the right direction. So I think we're going to be good to go.
How about Coach Maddox? What kind of stands out about the way he goes about it?
He's a good dude. He, every offensive line coach has their own drills and their own way of teaching things. But see a lot of similarities in the guys that Coach Houston brings in. They all love their players. They all love football. They're all like good, trustworthy guys that you want being on the coaching staff.
Man, one thing that's got to make you and your group better is playing East Carolina's D-line every day.
For sure, yeah. They're a bunch. It's great to see them all come in together during that COVID year. and like grow as a unit, and for sure makes us better.
Yeah, Coach Harrell talked about that yesterday. His first year here was that COVID year, and just the amount of D linemen signed, and it's almost like, hey, we might miss on 1 or 2 here, but we're going to hit on 4 or 5, and that has paid off for the Pirates. So I guess, do you go, Hampton, from blocking a bigger, maybe less quick guy to a much quicker, maybe thinner guy on the outside? How does that work for you?
Yeah, so you definitely got to be right in your footwork on the edge. Got to use good hands with going against Chad Stevens. He's a big physical guy too.
Sure,
he's not one of the skinny ends. So they're all physical guys, but you got to focus on different things at different positions for sure.
Yeah, I've heard about linemen doing, like, I don't know, yoga and some kind of just something to.
I was doing yoga last night, believe it or not.
Yeah,
yeah.
So you're in on that. How's that? What do you do? What's a session like?
So we do. So it's like it was like for the athletes. So I went and did yoga, and it's good to get the body loose and get your core right, get your balance a little bit. It was good.
Awesome.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I've got a terrible core and body. And the footwork stuff too. What do you work on to get quicker feet as a big man?
Off-season stuff. So drills, the 5-dot drill. Working on that, doing ladder drills, and really, like, my biggest thing is you got to be comfortable in the set you take. So whether you change it up or keep the same set, you want to be comfortable 100%. So repping that, like, even on air as many times as possible is really important.
Talking to Hampton Ergle, who Pirate offensive lineman, just ahead of spring ball. And Hampton, what is your favorite drill and least favorite drill you guys are doing right now? Because I understand it's
like mat drills.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Least favorite is Coach Tess's wave drill. That's the worst by far. That's the I think they posted a video of it on the ECU football Twitter.
Okay. What does that entail?
You dive through the chute, and then you chop your feet, and you basically, Coach Tess is telling you that seat roll one way, seat roll the other way, or hit, and then you gotta make a forward roll and sprint out. And it's pretty intense. It's not fun at all.
Any of them that you enjoy out there?
The L drill. I'm pretty quick at the L drill.
What's that
it's
one?
Fun. Like the NFL Combine L drill.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. That was all right. Like none of it's fun, but it was all right.
Yeah, I've been talking to Alex Harper and former players, and they say that, I guess, fall camp could be the toughest because not only is it 100 degrees, but you're busting your tails out there. Mm-hmm. But this part of the calendar year is one of the, I guess, least fun, toughest parts. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely shows who everyone is. I think it's good for the transfers. Get out there and we know what you're going to put out there now.
So it's gotten a little easier. Maybe easier is not the word, but at least you've gotten comfortable with it.
Oh yeah,
at this point,
for sure. I know what to expect.
Yeah. So when do you get out of this stage and go into spring ball? When is the calendar?
So we're slowly phasing into that. So we're getting out of the match drills, and especially after spring break this coming week.
Gotcha.
Spring ball.
Good deal. Talking to Hampton Ergle here in the Pirate Radio studios. Hampton, going back to last year, the struggles on the offensive side, I talked to Coach Houston last Monday, and I gave him credit for just keeping everything together. I mean, we've seen kind of things implode when the season goes the way it did last year, but that's a credit to the coaches and certainly a credit to you guys for keeping everybody together and keeping that common goal and just coming back this offseason and trying to make sure that doesn't happen again. So what was it like going through that, and what do you do to make sure it doesn't happen again?
I think it was definitely tough at the end of the season, getting rid of the offensive side of coaches at least, but then, excitement comes with the new coaches and meeting new guys and bringing them in. But I think it's a credit to the locker room and how, we watch film and we see, we can do good things. And it's, you hate to say it, but every play is different. So you take 3 or 4 plays from each game, it's like it's a totally different game. So I think we see that, and the bond in the locker room we have to go out there and do it again.
How about your group on the offensive line? How many newcomers have been added to that, and how much familiarity do you have with the guys around you?
Yeah, so we have 4 or 5 new guys. They're good. It's good to get it with them, working out with them, and just like, bonding, watching the Super Bowl together, hanging out, watching college national championship together, doing stuff like that. That's good. Good to get to know those guys.
Yeah, and that familiarity is huge on the offensive line. And how about the returning guys? Who else will be up front with you this year?
So you got Parker Moore on the other side. You got Dustin Hall probably in the middle.
Yeah.
And then Jacob Sacre next to me. And then probably, at least going into day 1 of spring ball, will probably be Darius Bell at left guard. And I think he's a transfer you guys should have your eyes on.
Okay.
He's got a bright future.
We'll keep an eye on that name. I talked to John David Baker, I guess it's been a couple weeks now ago, and I asked him what position group was he most excited about. I was expecting him to say Rajay and Javius and Marlon with the running backs, or maybe tight ends with Calhoun and the guys. He said offensive line. He said, man, that is a group that we can work with, we're excited about. So why did he come to that conclusion? What is it about your group that you think caught his eye?
I think we got we got good leadership with me, Park, and Dustin leading the group, and then we got a lot of young guys that are willing to work, know how to work, and got some transfers that are brought in that have some talent. Yeah,
hearing some positive things about Caden Hauser and really all the quarterbacks, but especially Hauser. So you'll have a new quarterback if you do play center again to snap it to, or at least to protect the blind side of if you're playing tackle. Are you left or right, by the way?
I'll probably be at right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, protecting front side, I guess. But how about the quarterback room? It's a completely different looking room other than Jeter, right?
Oh yeah, going to be a lot of competition in the spring. It'll be exciting to see, and it's been exciting to see while we're out there now. A lot of leadership in that group, and I think they're going to truly give the best man the job. I don't think there's one set in stone. I think everyone's going to get their chance, and we'll be in good hands.
And for you guys like you and Rajay and you mentioned Dustin Hall, Parker, that have been around, by just being here, you have a leadership role plus what you do vocally and everything. How about when a new quarterback comes in, because it's almost like the quarterback's the de facto leader of a football team, so you kind of know if a guy's fake, phony, whatever, or if this guy's genuine. Has that gone well with Caden, with Garcia, these new guys coming in to kind of find their spot, know their role, and then start to be more vocal maybe? How's that part going?
Oh yeah, I think as a quarterback, they all know that you have to be that guy. So I think they're in there. They know they have to know the playbook first. They have to know it 100%, so they can go out there and be confident in what they do and lead the group.
How about that playbook? How different is everything with the terminology and with this new staff?
The terminology is going to be different, but ball is ball. So it's like everyone teaches it a different way, but it's football. So it's the plays are pretty much the same, but everything, it's just a little tweak.
Yeah, here it's no problems with it. I heard offensive linemen are smart anyway, right? So
yeah, oh yeah.
You want to? What's your GPA?
I'm in master's school, so it's 3.4, 3.5, something like that.
Yeah, we're doing good there, buddy. What's your? So you graduated?
Graduated undergrad in biology.
Man,
I'm doing an MBA right now. So yeah.
What do you want to do with your post-football career?
I was thinking med school originally, but I've been in school for too long. I'm not going another 6 years. So maybe medical sales or some kind of biology and business together. So medical administration, maybe something like that.
Congrats, man. That's awesome. You want to continue your football career as long as you can?
Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah. So that'll be, make that decision when the end of the season comes.
Yeah, and NFL is the dream, but we talked to Tyler Snead, Justin Hardy. Those guys are in Canada. Holden's about to start in the UFL, along with Winstead, Garrett McGinn, Noah Henderson, Warren Saba is on the team, CJ. So a lot of options out there. You gonna kind of be open to whatever?
I guess just see what comes my way.
Yeah. Good deal. Hey, where'd you go to high school, Hampton?
Lexington High School in South Carolina.
Okay. And what other sports do you play there?
Basketball, like I said. Okay. Track a little bit, through discus and shot. It was all right. Just some of the, good little cross training.
Good deal. Good deal. Who were your favorite teams growing up?
I'm a big Brady fan, so
Okay.
I was following New England. He's always fun to watch. But my mom's from Pittsburgh, so her side of the family's been Steelers fans.
Okay. How about any other sports like the Braves or anything? Being a South Carolina,
Not a big
baseball guy.
Yeah, I never got into it.
Basketball? No.
Not really. Well, my mom went to the University of South Carolina, so they always
Okay.
watch the women's tournaments. So watched a lot of women's.
I saw them live in Minji's earlier this year.
Yeah,
they were
I
pretty
wanted
good.
to go. We were on Christmas break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're the real deal.
We usually go to a game back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
Good stuff. Hampton Ergle joining us. So Hampton, we have Chandler here, former long snapper at Lakewood High School. We have Alex Harper interning with us, the long snapper for the East Carolina Football Pirates. Have you ever long snapped? Did you long snap in high school?
No, I was too big. You got to be up there blocking. You can't waste that.
How much credit do you give a long snapper to a football team? How
So
important
much.
are they?
Oh, they're more important than anybody else realizes. I mean,
Alex is going to want to take that clip and play it forever.
It's if they get their operation down, I mean, no matter how bad we block it, they can't block the field goal.
There you go. Hampton, were you on the court dancing with the guys?
Oh, I was.
Man,
Oh, yeah.
okay. I need to go back and see that video. I was really focused on Rajay because, I mean, I love Rajay.
No, I was in the back. I made sure I was in the back, yeah.
Well, it's hard to miss you.
Yeah.
But, Rajay looked a little stiff to me. Like,
Ooh.
I don't know. How did you think you Blake Harrell said he graded
if you
everybody.
thought he was stiff, I might look a little worse than he did.
I will say this, though. You guys knew the move, so you're very intelligent, mentally strong. I don't know about the physical part, but
No, that's totally a credit to the dance team teaching us being good teachers.
awesome stuff. And stuff like that is cool. The crowd got a big kick out of it. And just great to see, the sports kind of intermingle.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you guys also do a lot of stuff in the community as well. So how about that part of it, Hampton? You talked about you've been cutting some commercials today. You've been doing a lot more than just going to class and practicing football. It's kind of you're almost a grown adult now, right?
I'm getting close. 22, sixth year of college football. Yeah. So no, it's good with the whole new what college football's turned into.
Yeah.
It's not only allowed us to benefit with money, but also allowed us to help out the community more and be more present in the community.
No doubt. And are you getting that $600 from EA Sports and getting in the football game?
For sure, I would be in the game.
All right.
Oh yeah.
You will
That'll be fun.
You'll be pancaking guys with Hampton Ergle. So you've never been able to play as yourself in a game. Did you ever play college football when you were a kid, or were you
Like NCAA?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. On the 360, throwing it back.
so, excited about that, and now you'll be in the game. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's very cool.
Do you know, has that been accepted, or like Alex was telling us a little bit about it, where he kind of opted in or whatever? Is that what you did?
Yeah. So you just opt in, and they've it's a whole contract. So we got a copy of the contract, and they went over it in a meeting this week.
Okay.
So yeah, it's happening.
And the money's cool, but getting the game is
It's even better.
yeah, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Talking to Hampton Ergle. Hey, Alex was tuned in. He said, thanks, Hamp. So, did you pay him to say that, Alex? Good stuff. All right. So, Hampton, what, I don't know, going into this season, the goal is to win game one. Obviously, I know it's one game at a time and all that, but what do you set expectations as far as wins and losses and what you want this season to be?
I don't really have too many expectations. I want to go out there and win some games. That was a big reason of coming back, winning some games, and want to play together as a unit well. Big offensive line goal is, you want to have a 1,000-yard rusher, and we for sure have the capability of doing that. Want to lead the league in rushing. Want to do all these things, but winning games will be the biggest thing for sure.
How about as after all these years of playing football, college, high school, your entire life, how's the body holding up for a 22-year-old man?
I mean, it's good. It's for sure a new part, especially after playing more last season than I had before. It's been a new part of, you got to add in that day of stretching and mobility and hip work and stuff like that. For sure, something to do to keep the body fresh.
All you guys say that the longer you're in it, the more you realize the importance of what you eat and recovery and stretching and all that. So that's something you kind of got to learn, right, throughout the years?
Definitely.
Yeah. Hampton Ergle joining us. Well, Hampton, appreciate you hanging out, man. Good luck and get through these mat drills, and hopefully spring ball will be good. Looking forward to the spring game.
Yes, sir. Me too.
Getting some barbecue and watching some good football.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it, Hampton. We'll catch up with you down the road, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
All right. If you're watching live, we'll be with you 3 o'clock coming up on Pirate Radio Live. And are we still on, Shirley? Okay, we are. We are talking to Ken Watlington, WNCT Channel 9. I've got a text out to Holt. We'll see if he can join us from Texas. Patrick Mason's going to the softball game, so we won't be talking to him today. Former Pirate Brandon Manning will join us. And am I forgetting anybody? B-Man, I think that's it. So we will talk to you at 3 o'clock on Pirate Radio Live, and see you then.